To embed a player into an Eloqua email campaign, you can use one of the modular style templates or HTML email. For this example, we will start a new one-column template. To place a thumbnail into the email, we will drag the HTML component from the content options into the top section. This is a perfect place for grabbing a recipient's attention. At this point, we will need to grab the email embed code for a player from Vidyard. Head over to the dashboard, hover over the player you wish to embed and click Share. You will see a box for email campaign. This is the HTML code that we will copy into Eloqua. The default is to open a Vidyard sharing page for the player. If you use this option, ensure that the tracking code is set up on the sharing page. We will come back to this point shortly. If you wish to send your recipient to a custom URL where you've embedded your player, click on the Custom URL radio button and enter the website address. When happy, click on the clipboard icon to perform that copy process. Now head back into Eloqua to paste the code. You may wish to use a predetermined division or div to paste the code into, although this is not mandatory. When the code is pasted, double check that the URL is correct and click away from the code to check that the sizing and alignment is what you anticipated. If you wish to align the image to the center of the email, you can add some styling to the code. Use style equals, open quote, display, block, semicolon, margin, auto, semicolon, end quote. If you are after a higher quality image for a larger sized embed than the default, you can change the email equals 1 parameter on the image to play_button equals 1. If you have used an HTML blank email template, you can paste the embed code into the relevant area of the editor. This may be into a division or table that has already been formed for this task. When happy, you can save the content and preview it. To ensure that the Vidyard sharing page is ready to communicate with Eloqua, we will navigate to the Sharing Page Integrations tab. The Eloqua site ID needs to be placed into this page. By having the Eloqua code on the sharing page, Vidyard will be able to identify the viewer by pulling information from the Eloqua database. The site ID can be found in any of your created forms in Eloqua. Click Actions, View Form HTML, Integration Details, and then copy the numeric string from the value for ELK site ID. This will then be pasted into Vidyard.